Episode 9, the Voxx Vortex 5000. With the Colossus running low on money, Hype convinces Captain Doza to allow the Aces to race with his former Hutt employer, Vranki, who owns a hotel and casino in the Voxx cluster, in order to win money from him. However, the unscrupulous Hutt cheats Hype in the rigged race of his racer droids, forcing Hype to work for him and prevents the others from leaving unless they allow Hype to stay. Captain Doza is then forced to send his ace pilots to compete with Vranki's racer droids in the Voxx Vortex 5000, all in an attempt to win Hype back. The Hutt, of course, doesn't play fair, and uses a series of dirty tactics to beat the ace competitors, leaving only Tora and Kaz left. But with the help of Niku, who has figured out that Vranki is using algorithms, Kaz and Tora agree to race against Vranki's racer droids. At the advice of Kaz, Doza convinces Vranki to wager 5,000 credits with the promise of getting the Colossus if he wins. But if they win, all the pilots are to be freed and they also get to keep all the 5,000 credits. Though Tora loses in the relay race, Kaz manages to beat out Vranki's droids with Niku's help despite being hindered by Vranki's goons. A humbled Vranki is then forced to release the indentured aces and give them the prize money, allowing them to finally leave the casino. Right, so I'm going to come out and say it, this episode was amazing and without a doubt my favorite of the season thus far. Originally, I wasn't too sure how an episode taking place in a casino would work. And after Canto Bight and The Last Jedi, I can't say I was all too confident in this being a good idea. And funny enough, we even get a reference to Canto Bight here too. But hey, you know what? What we did get here was just mwah. Now this is how you do a casino episode in Star Wars. One of my major gripes in Season 1 was the total lack of screen time for the Aces. And even though racing was heavily marketed for the show, we didn't really get too much of that. Then going into Season 2, I was glad to see the Aces have something more to do, but I in no way ever expected to see any races going down considering the Colossus is on the run and all. So to get all of that in an episode out of the blue that is focused on both the Aces and racing, all throughout the episode, then yeah, I'm in. It's almost like the show writers read my mind. Not only that, but I really did enjoy the little spice added to the races here with Vranki's cheating. Because of that, each race was unique and so much fun to watch, especially to see how each ace dealt with Vranki's cheating in their own way. I also think the whole gambling aspect not only made things interesting for the Colossus crew, but as well for us, the viewer too. Especially the final race, where even though I knew Kaz had to win, I'm gonna be honest with you, for a minute or so into the actual race, I kinda forgot about that and lost myself in it all, feeling even some anxiety on how Kaz would be able to beat these droids with all the odds stacked against him. And what can I say, when an episode is able to immerse you so well like that, then you're gonna have a positive reaction to it. Even if it's filler, which I can admit this was, but who's to say you can't have good filler episodes? Seriously, I can't say enough good things about this episode. All throughout, I was locked in and just enjoying myself the entire time through. And for the first time ever, I couldn't even find a single thing to complain or nitpick about here too, so that is a good sign, trust me. So overall, this episode far exceeded my expectations, which really helped as I went into it with real low expectations, and what resulted was so far the best episode of the season in my opinion. Now, I can get why some people may not feel the same way about this as I do, and that's fine. Heck, I felt like I had the complete opposite reaction to the last episode than majority of the Resistance crowd. But what more can I say? We all like different things in Star Wars, and that's just the way it should be. And me, I like what I like. If it's engaging, has moments of tension, and a simple story like this with no plot holes or anything like that, then for sure I'll be all over it. But that was my take on this episode of Star Wars Resistance. Let me know what you all thought about it in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.